welcome to my channel. My name is Angela. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Before I get started, I want to go over my disclaimers. If you are in immediate danger, please call 911 or you can reach out to the domestic hotline at 800-799-SAFE, 800-799-7233. And for mental health resources, reach out to NAMI at 800-950-NAMI, 800-950-6264, and you can also text at 741741. With that being said, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. So today I want to follow up yesterday's little brief gratefulness or thankfulness for my channel with a story time. So this happened to me with my ex, and it was for my birthday. So the title of this is going to be Narcissistic People, Why Do They Lie? Or something to that nature. And it's kind of a funny story when I think about it now, but at the time it made no sense, and I just was really confused. So this happened in September. So September 3rd, one morning I got up, and at that time my significant other had already left the home and said that he was going to run some errands. And normally when we had errands to run, I would go with him, but this time he was adamant about he was just going to check on some things and he was going to be right back. And I said okay. So when I finally did get up, I get up to Noah's in the kitchen. There's a big sheet cake, and it's probably around 1 o'clock now. So there's a big sheet cake on the kitchen table, and a few decorations, and I'm thinking to myself, what is this for? And I noticed that it's a coconut cake. It's one of my favorite cakes. And at that time my children was at the house, but nobody had plans to just hang out with each other. Everybody was doing their own thing. So then he calls everybody around and he says, this is for your birthday. And I'm thinking to myself, my birthday is October 3rd. Why would you buy a cake and decoration for September 3rd? And then so I said to him, I said, what do you mean? And he said, well, I'm celebrating your birthday today. And I said, well, first of all, today is not my birthday. I said, this is September 3rd. I said, my birthday is October 3rd. And then he says, well, I'm trying to celebrate it now because I won't have money when your birthday rolls around. And I said to him, I said, how is it possible that you wouldn't have money to celebrate my birthday in October? And he said, well, I have a lot of bills that's coming up. And I'm just sitting there and I'm picking this story apart because it made no sense to me. And the kids are standing around looking like this is just kind of ridiculous. And the thing that really upset me the most was, even if, let's say you was doing it because, let's go with this outrageous lie, you were celebrating my birthday a month in advance because on the 3rd of October you knew for a fact you wouldn't be able to celebrate it. Why would you buy a cake to serve 50 people? It was a sheet cake that was huge. I've never seen a sheet cake this big, to serve at least 50 people, and then buy a coconut cake. That's my favorite cake, but no one else in my family like coconut cakes. So whenever I do make a coconut cake, I make sure, or whenever there's anything that's for a birthday for me, I make sure that I have a small coconut cake for myself and there's cupcakes for everybody else, or vice versa. So I'm thinking to myself, there's a cake that's here that you can't take back. No one else is going to eat this cake but myself, and I think he liked coconut cake. And like I said, it was enough to serve 50 people. So I didn't want to continue to argue in front of my kids. So I told him, I said, come here and we need to talk. So I explained to him how how disgraceful this was to in front of everybody celebrate my birthday a month ahead, when in fact you didn't even really care to even save some money for October. And his response was that I was so ungrateful and that I was making a big deal out of nothing. And I said, how is it a big deal? I said, I wasn't born in September. I said, it's a slap in the face. I said, because I really don't think you know when my birthday is. And so it was an argument over that. And then later he says, I was just trying to be thoughtful. And then I said, well, had you tried to be thoughtful, you would have thought enough to save some money for my special day, if that meant just me and you going out to dinner. I said, I'm not a very picky person, and it doesn't take much to please me. I said, but this is just really a slap in the face. So I noticed patterns like that, you know, and it became, he could never admit that he really, I don't think, care to remember my birthday. There was one time, by this time the older children had moved out of the home, and it was just my younger child that was living there with us. And he asked my younger child when was my birthday, and I was happening to be walking down the stairs and heard him say, it's October 3rd. Her birthday's on October 3rd. And then he said, okay. And so I questioned him after. I said, why did you ask my son when it was my birthday? And he said, I was just making a joke because I heard you coming down the stairs and I know how that makes you feel. And then I started to notice that he was such a great liar that everything he said was narcissistic, and it made no sense. He could never own up to not remembering my birthday or not caring enough to remember my birthday, even until the very end. It was always something hard about him remembering my birthday. And I told that story to say that most narcissistic people, they are so self-involved to when it comes to someone else in their life being celebrated or appreciated, they have a problem with it. Whether it's forgetting when your birthday is, or whether it's being an ass on your birthday, or whether it's trying to make you feel a certain way on your birthday. And then he always had a problem with never getting me what I asked for. He would go to great lengths to ask my family what I wanted for my birthday, would even ask me what I wanted for my birthday, and would come up with something totally different. So a narcissistic person is very selfish in nature. They don't care about what you want. They don't care about your needs. And the sooner you know that, if you're in a relationship with a narcissist, then truly hurry and get out of it, because they don't care about you and you're wasting your time. And I know that we all go through things and we learn from them, but the sooner you can see that this is not going anywhere, get out of the relationship, do yourself a favor, move far from this person, don't have any interaction with this person, and don't explain to them why you're leaving. Because they're not going to get it. It's going to be the same thing over and over about how woe is them and you just don't care about them, and so forth and so on. So get out of the relation as soon as possible. If you know someone that's in a relationship like this, please share this video, like and subscribe, and I will see you again tomorrow. Thank you for watching.